Did you know that there are subtle little signs that show up right before money manifests and shows up in your reality? And the crazy thing is that most people completely miss them, and then they end up quitting just one step before the money was actually about to show up. And this reverses and undoes whatever they were about to receive. And here's what happens. They get frustrated, they assume it's not working, and then they give up. And then they start the whole process over again because they never get to see that thing they were so incredibly close to. And it's honestly one of the most frustrating patterns because I see this time and time again. The shift was right there. They were about to receive money. It was about to happen, but then they walked away too soon. So in this video, I want to make sure that this never happens to you or happens to you again if this has already happened to you. Because once you know what these signs are, you'll start to catch them and then you'll start to notice them happening for you. So instead of quitting one step early, you'll actually hold on because you know that money is about to show up for you. Hello and welcome back to my channel. And really quickly, if you're new here, I'm Mary Kate and I'm a mindset coach and transformation expert focused on getting you real results when it comes to manifesting. My whole channel is all about manifesting, the law of attraction with meditations and more, where I share the tools you need to get the results you want. Here on my channel, I pride myself in making manifestation make sense without all of the unnecessary confusion. And I post brand new videos every single Wednesday, so be sure to subscribe and also hit the bell notification so you can get notified whenever I post a new video. And before we get into the video, go ahead and hit that little thumbs up button down below if you are ready to start finally manifesting money and not miss the signs. And before we get into the video, I'm gonna go ahead and link a free money manifestation workbook up here, and I'll also link it down below because tens of thousands of people have used this exact workbook to clear their money blocks on a deep subconscious level. I get emails every single day about how life-changing this workbook is, and it's completely free, so go ahead and grab your copy and let's get into the video. So here is what I've noticed after years of doing this work, both for myself, for people who I teach. Manifestations don't typically show up out of nowhere, although it's always possible, but there is usually some type of lead up. There are these little internal shifts that happen first before the external thing ever arrives. And the reason this matters so much is because most people are only ever looking at the external. They're staring at the bank account. They're staring at the inbox waiting for the payments. They're refreshing and checking and waiting. And because the external hasn't changed yet, they assume that nothing's happening, nothing's working, but that right there is the mistake. Because the shift always happens on the inside first. Always, always, always. And let me explain why, because once you understand why, the signs are gonna make so much more sense. So your brain has a filter in it called the reticular activating system. I talk about it a lot on this channel because it's honestly one of the most powerful tools you have when it comes to manifestation. But your reticular activating system is a part of your brain that decides what you notice and what you ignore. It's a filter. You are surrounded by millions, if not billions and trillions of pieces of information at any given moment, and your brain cannot process all of it, so it filters. It only lets in what it thinks is important to you based on your beliefs, your focus, and where your attention goes. It's that same reason that when you buy a new car, you suddenly see that car everywhere. The cars were always there, but now your brain has flagged them as irrelevant. So now you notice them. Nothing about the world has changed, only your filter changed. So here's why this matters for manifesting money. When you start to shift your beliefs around money on the inside, your filter starts to change too. And before the actual money shows up in your reality, your brain starts noticing different things. It starts catching opportunities it used to completely ignore. It starts picking up on signs that the shift is already happening. These are the subtle internal signs that I'm talking about. And the best part is that they show up before the money does, which means that they are actually an early signal and indicator that it is working. And I am a type A Virgo who likes to know if I'm doing something right, and I need constant confirmation. So if this is you, you are going to love this because you get actual, tangible signs showing you that you're on the right track and you're doing the right thing. It's kind of like a little heads up from your own brain. So let me walk you through the actual signs you are going to look for. The very first sign is that you stop feeling desperate about it. And I know this one maybe sounds a little bit oversimplified, but this is huge because desperation is one of the biggest blocks to manifesting money and manifesting anything really. When you are desperate, you are constantly broadcasting a belief of not having it, or you're focused on the lack. You're focused on the gap between where you are and where you want to be. So when that desperation starts to quietly lift, even just a little bit, that right there is a sign. It's a sign that your subconscious is finally starting to relax around money. It's a sign that that grip is loosening. And when that grip loosens, that's exactly when money can start to flow because you're not blocking it anymore. And a lot of people actually feel a strange sense of calm right before something shows up. It's almost like they suddenly stopped caring so much, and then it arrives. And if you've ever felt that before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So sign number 1 is that desperation fades and that you have this almost quiet, unexplainable sense of calm. Don't dismiss that calm as nothing, because that calm is everything. And the second sign you start to feel is like it's already yours. Even when it doesn't make sense or you can't quite explain it, this one is subtle, but it's so important. There's a shift that happens when you stop hoping for money and you almost just start expecting it. It's this kind of quiet sense of, it's coming. Of course it is. Obvious certainty is what I like to call it. And that feeling right there is your subconscious updating its expectation of what is normal for you. And your expectations are everything, because as I always say, what you expect is what you attract. It's always looking for evidence to match what you believe. So when you start expecting money instead of just wishing for it, you've crossed this really important line. You've gone from wanting to knowing. And that right there is a sign that you're really close. So here's an affirmation that you can start using until it feels real. Money always shows up for me. Money always shows up for me. Do you feel how different that is from, please let money show up for me, I hope I get money? There's this calm, obvious certainty, which is exactly what you want. You want it to feel like, of course, that's just how it is for you. That's standard for you. And the third sign is you start noticing money everywhere. Remember that filter we talked about, the reticular activating system? Well, when it shifts, it starts seeing money references all over the place because your focus that you feed to it is money. You start seeing money on the ground. You start hearing conversations about money. You maybe start receiving lots of money. You'll suddenly notice money and opportunities and things that you maybe wouldn't have noticed before showing up for you. Maybe you'll find money in a pocket while doing laundry. You'll get an unexpected refund or a discount that you weren't expecting, or someone buys you something. These things are not random. They're your brain showing you that your filter has changed. Your filter is now fed with seeking evidence of money. You are now tuned in to noticing money instead of noticing lack. And the small stuff almost always comes before the big stuff. It kind of builds your believability scale. So when you start catching the small evidence of money, don't brush it off or dismiss it, because that is the worst thing you can do when building your believability scale. A lot of people will get a small win or manifest like a cup of coffee or $1 or something. They'll say, well, that's not enough. It doesn't really count. Did I manifest that? And in the moment, they're rejecting the very thing they asked for, which is evidence of money. I mean, think about it. You asked for evidence showed up, and then you turned it away if you dismiss it. Instead, celebrate every piece of evidence of money, big or small. You want to look at it and say, look, it's working. Here's proof. The fourth sign is things might actually start feeling like they're getting a little bit worse right before they get better. And I hate to say it because it's true, and I know it's not very fun, but I had to include this one because it's important. And this kind of confuses and trips people up the most. So sometimes right before a big shift, you'll kind of get one last wave of doubt to test if you actually changed, your beliefs and your thoughts and your expectations. An unexpected bill might show up, something feels like it's falling apart. Your old programming might be throwing one last little tantrum. And most people read that as a sign that it's not working. But often it's actually the opposite. It's just your old patterns getting really loud right before they get replaced. You can kind of think of it like this. When you start changing a deeply held belief, your brain doesn't let go of the old one without a fight, because that old neural pattern has been running for years, maybe even your whole life, so it is automatic, it's comfortable, it's the path of least resistance in your brain. So when you start building a new pattern, the old one kind of resists, and that resistance can feel like everything is going wrong all at once, and it can feel overwhelming and stressful. but it's actually a sign that you're right on the edge of a breakthrough. So take a breath, because this right here is the exact moment when most people quit. They're one step away and then they kind of just walk away. So don't be that person. When it feels hard, right before the breakthrough, that's when you lean in harder. That's not when you give up. That's when you come back to that obvious certainty a little bit more, because the setback right before is usually also part of the setup for the receiving. And the fifth sign and the final sign is that you stop checking obsessively. There's this moment where you kind of just stop caring and you let it go. You're not sitting there refreshing your account every 5 minutes or checking your email over and over again, because you've kind of handed it over in a way. And here's the powerful thing about that. That release is not you giving up, it's you finally trusting. And trust is the state where things actually arrive. Have you ever noticed that that thing you wanted shows up the second you stop obsessing over it? That's not a coincidence. That is your nervous system finally settling into a place of receiving. Because you can't receive when you're in a constant state of stress and worry. You receive when you're open and relaxed and in that receptive state. So when you feel that kind of natural letting go, don't panic that it means anything or that you're not doing enough or that you've lost your momentum, because that release is the momentum. And I said that was the last one, but I want to add one more because it's one of my favorites. And this one is that you start to feel like a slightly different person. The way that you talk about money changes. You catch yourself saying, I can afford that instead of I can't afford that. Or you catch yourself planning instead of worrying. You start dreaming a little bit bigger without even having to force it or try. And this right here is your identity shifting. And your identity is the deepest level of all of this. Because the truth is, you don't attract what you want. You attract who you are. You attract what your subconscious believes is normal for you, someone like you. You attract from who you are thinking, how you are behaving, how you are operating. So when you notice your sense of self starting to expand, and when you kind of feel like a person that money just starts easily flowing to, that is one of the strongest signs of all. So I couldn't leave that one out, because the external reality always arranges itself to match the identity, always. And let me give you something that you can actually do the moment you start noticing these signs, because noticing them is step one, but how you respond to them is going to determine kind of the speed or effort of your result. So here is what you are going to do. The moment you catch one of these signs, I want you to acknowledge it out loud. You don't have to make this weird. You could just say something like, that's a sign. Oh, look, it's working. Or more is on the way. You don't have to announce it to anyone. It could be private, but say it out loud. It sounds simple, but this is doing something powerful. You're telling your brain that this evidence matters. And remember, your brain looks for more of whatever you flag as important. So when you flag these small wins as important, your filter goes looking for more wins. You're literally training your reticular activating system to find abundance. And make sure you do yourself a favor and don't start chasing it. When you notice a sign, the temptation is suddenly like, let me do 100 more things to speed it up. But to do more and to force it or to make things happen faster is going right back into desperation. Trust me, I'm one of those people where I'm like, oh, it's working, let me try harder. That desperation is actually going to block what we just talked about. So lean in instead of chasing. I want you to kind of relax even deeper when you see the sign. Trust it even more when you see a sign. Treat the sign of confirmation that you can kind of ease off, not push harder. Because the easing off is exactly what let it start showing up in the first place. And make sure to keep your expectations steady no matter what your circumstances look like. Because oftentimes what happens is you'll see a sign, you'll feel great, and then something in your day might happen and it kind of takes you out of it and puts you back in desperation. Whether it's a bill or a comment from someone or a number on a screen or an unexpected kind of setback, in that moment, you get to choose. You can let the circumstance dictate your belief, or you can lean back into knowing it's coming. It comes back to the concept of believe it until you see it. Because it's your unwavering belief, even when the evidence isn't fully here yet, that carries you across the finish line. The people who win at this are the ones who stay steady right until the end. They don't flinch when circumstances show up. They don't back down when doubt comes up. They come back to knowing over and over again. They come back to certainty over and over again until it's automatic. And every time you're doing that, you are building a new neural pathway. You are literally rewiring your brain for abundance instead of lack. These are the internal shifts that come before the external result that you want. Now, let me know in the comments below which sign that you have experienced or that you're currently experiencing. And I would love to hear your craziest money manifestation stories. I read through all of the comments here on my channel, and I want to hear from you. I want to hear your money manifestation stories or kind of what signs you're experiencing right now. And also, don't forget to download that free money manifestation workbook. It's linked down below, again, totally free. And I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell notification so you can get notified whenever I post a new video. You can also find me over on Instagram and TikTok and Threads at MK Magic Mindset. And if you want to learn more about me, my programs, how to work with me, and more, you can visit my website at mkmagicmindset.com, and I will see you in the next one.